Hello, everyone. I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Yep. Uh, Last we left off, we just did a bit more exploring. Yeah, just kind of explored more around the shoe Sanctum. Yeah, I think instead of taking we kind of went. Well, I'm trying to remember if we did that. We kind of went that way. I'm trying to remember exactly what I did, but I think we went that way, back down to where we kind of entered the Sanctum. Yeah, where we first encountered that one Ming soldier, who I guess was guarding the direct path to the Sanctum. But kind of went down that way, gathered up all the items, found a place to worship the ancestors or the spirits or something. I don't know. It gave us a divine gift, so we'll take it. Don't know what those are used for. Well, I think I do. But there's a statue above us that if we give the gift to the statue, it'll like undo madness or something. I'm not entirely sure. Um, so let's gathered more items. Went back down to the hut where we met the boy with the jar on his head, and then we took that little side path. I would say off to the right. Um, the long way around to this shoe sanctum. Mm-hmm. Just encountered more infected people. There was a bamboo shoot I haven't gone back to get yet. Some more items. I think there was a jar person. I think. I don't quite remember. It's been a hot minute since I played. Let's see, what else did we do? Found a little cave where there's a storyteller, an old storyteller. Talked to him a bit. I think he told us about a legend. I don't quite remember. I'll have to rewatch my other recordings. But, and in that same little cave, we found Panda. Yes, the old deity from the forest, Panda. An actual panda. You did right. So he's the one who he traded the bamboo shoots to for items. I think at the time we had 2 shoots, but we were able to grab a weapon. I think it was this spear. Yeah. So he does have another item currently. It's a spell, like a divine protection spell. Don't have enough shoots for it. There are 2 more that I know of that we haven't gotten yet, so we could probably go back and get those for him, if he's still there. As long as he hasn't moved, we can go and trade it to him. But did some more exploring. Found the burning beach, which we can't go through. And I think we made our way back up to the Sanctum. I think at that point we started talking to the people. This guy we met earlier, he wants us to blow the whistle in case we need help. She's a Taoist who survived the encounter with Lu Honglu. I think he's up on the estate up there. There the merchants here. I think it's Quinn. Yeah, there he is. Mr. Gang's over there. We gave him his gold bowl. So, and he sells pretty much enemy drops. So instead of farming for them, you can just buy them. So, yeah, it's whatever. And upstairs, there's the old lady. I can't remember. The dying guy back at Revenant Temple. The dying guy. I think his mother is up there. Yeah, the old woman. Gave her the peachwood. Was it relic? Something. We gave the peachwood to her, and she gives another divine blessing. Excuse me. And then we talked to an old elder guy, martial arts dude. I don't quite know his name. I don't think he said his name, but yeah, he's up there too, fighting his inner demons, I guess, or warning us to not succumb to ours. And yeah, and the old lady also tasked us with getting some sort of infinite dumpling that apparently Lu Honglu has, I think is what she said. So that's another reason why we have to go up and kill him. But I haven't quite done that yet. And I think that was it. We bought Tutanga's little chess piece here. Finally have a different outfit. A little exposed there. But it has I think it has a bit better physical defense, but so it's just something different. As well as got a hairpin. Yeah, I got the hairpin from the Taoist over there. And I think that was it. I think we did level up a bit. Finally got... Oh, I think we had Deflect started 2 episodes ago, I think, but... Excuse me. Finally got pulled it off last episode, but... Yep. And I think that was it. It's a bit more exploring, some more talking. Yeah, a little action. Yeah. Between episodes, I didn't do anything, so all our stuff's gonna be the same. Though I do kind of want to, but it's like, I'll hold off. So for now, I probably won't do anything between episodes, at least for a little bit. I might do some Mercury farming, maybe ? Depends. We'll see. I usually do a little bit of farming in Souls games, just help a little bit, but hopefully I don't have to do that, or not much, but we'll see. And today, instead of going to take on Lu Honglu, there's actually another path that I haven't taken yet. It's actually up the stairs and across the tree to the right. I remember there being like a little cave up there. I haven't gone in there yet. I want to check that out first. Depending on where that goes, will depend on if we take Lu Honglu on today or not. So we'll see. Hold on, I'll do that here in a moment. But yeah, so we'll take on that little path first, then Lu Honglu, and then depending on where that goes, probably to the top of the Sanctum. I think there's something on the top of the Sanctum. I haven't gone yet. There's several posters around, warning us not to go to the very top. So we'll push that off. So for right now, we're going to check out that little cave. Depending on how far that takes us, we'll go to Lu Honglu, probably up at the estate. And again, depending on how much time, we'll go up to the third floor. Or 4th floor. I don't know how high this goes. I'm assuming it's probably 3 to 4 stories. So, yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, again, equipment's probably the same as last episode. Cloud Frost Edge +2. Steam Power Spear. I should probably start upgrading another weapon here shortly. But Frost Edge is going to be like, or at least the longsword is going to be like our main weapon. I like them. Oops. Yep. Zenwu hairpin, Tonga's robes, golden bandit bracers, embroidered boots. Haven't found any other jade pendants, so it's gonna stick with this. And same with the spells. I don't think I have any other. Yeah, I haven't found any other ones. How about firebombs? Through that. Okay. All right. Shall we just get going? I'd say we get going. I don't think anybody else has anything to say. Oh wait, I forgot. I almost forgot. I want to go back and check on I'm trying to figure out which is the quickest way there. I think it might be this way. I want to check on the lady in the bamboo courtyard. She said she moved to the Revenant Temple, but I didn't see her over there. Yeah, here's the place where we prayed at. Pay your respects before the god of Shu's statue to reunite with faces of the past. So we gotta keep an eye out for little interactions like that. So we did the worship gesture. Oh, there's an item. Oh, no, I didn't. I missed you. Red mercury. I'll take it. Yep. Invisible bridge, as always. Think we have to take it in order to get over there. Yeah, I gotta take it to get over there. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna check on this lady again just to make sure. Practice my deflects while we're at it. Ow. Ow. Not going very good, huh?
I can see.
Alright, well, you missed, so. Alright, bunny bun, let's go.
Your riches are mine.
Ow. Thank you. Do we go up here? Okay, we did. I think we can get behind them. Yep. To the bamboo courtyard. Oh, these guys are back. I keep forgetting I don't have a lot of range. Let's practice our deflects. Come on. I should probably do this between episodes, but there we go. That was the deflect. Mercury, you still here?
I think I'll go to the Reverend Temple. Mother said the old house there is kind. Maybe he'll take me in.
Oh yeah, we can give it. Oh, okay. Because I think she's the daughter of the family with the two little boys, and the father turned into that little infernal mask guy up in the estates, trying to get his mother back. So we can hand over the doll. Do we want to though? Sure.
This is the charm I gave Father. He promised to bring it back when he returned. Oh, Father.
I hope that wasn't bad.
I think I'll go to the Reverend Temple. Mother said the old...
Okay, so we get burnt meat in exchange. Was it worth it? Let's find out. A chunk of meat, uncertain origin. Its presence presents a grim reminder of the land's decline. In these desperate times, when food is scarce, it's best not to dwell on where this morsel has come from. Okay. Reduces HP, but boosts fire negation for a certain duration. Only works to counteract fire damage inflicted by enemies. Okay. I think we just might have doomed her to death. Yes, standard Souls-like affairs. We help NPCs, they end up dying. What about you?
If you ever meet him, give him a...
Okay, yeah, same. Alright, let us go up.
Come at me!
Yeah, gonna like this little deflect. I don't really care to fight the big guy, but we'll do it anyway. Alright. Still gotta remember I'm pretty squishy. Thank you. Don't worry, we'll rest up at the temple. There's no point in just continuing like this. Alright, let's go back. I just wanted to check on her. Okay. Alright, so we might have doomed her to death once we gave her the doll. Sad. Oh well. Worship, enter the dream. Respawn the enemies, but reset our stuff. Alright. The cave I saw is up here. Across the tree to the right. Up here. Yeah, there it is. Fixed origin pill. I heard a bird. Where are you? There you are. Well, that's new. Yeah, Sanctum should be over there. So that's a different building. I have a feeling I shouldn't be going this way just yet. Or maybe. Hello, sir. Ow. That's what you get for blocking the road. That was not fun. Alright, so I guess we're going backwards wherever we're going. Oh. Hello. Alright, I'm just trying to see where we are. Before we talk to you, let me just check around real quick. Stronger fire pots, I think. Hello. What are you doing out here?
You seek the path to the Tang Emperor's palace. I fear that the route is no longer open. The rebels departed months ago, yet the soldiers still stand guard there. It is rather peculiar. Rumor has it, it holds secrets. I had hoped to search for cures among the Emperor's scriptures there, but now it seems the only way in is through Doom Willow Beach. Now that I think about it, though the road to Doom Willow Beach is blocked by flames, I have heard whispers from the townsfolk of a hidden passage beneath the Shoe Sanctum. As for where the entrance lies, no one seems to know.
I do. It's probably that little center thing I couldn't move the other time, requiring a key. Anything else?
Now that I think about it, as for where
Okay,
the
no.
entrance...
Alright. So you were trying to get to the Tang Palace, which is probably through there. Alright, so this is probably like a, a bad way to go. Just gonna grab this item. Let's not ask what they're eating. Best not to know. Yeah, this probably won't open. And none from the side. Okay, that's what I thought. All right. So in order to get through the fires to the beach, it's through the Sanctum. But we gotta get a key to open up the little passage that'll take us through the secret passage. All right. All right. Ooh, more of the little village, huh? Great. Okay, this is probably the other side of the village I couldn't get to. Just trying to get our bearings real quick. Okay, there's the big Buddha statue. So we came in through there to Lightson Temple. Okay. Alright, let's go this way. Okay, oh, I remember him. We saw him patrolling up at the Sanctum. Okay, but he has a friend, so we're going to try not to fight both of them. Alright. Oh, I thought I ran out of stamina. Ran out of stamina. That's why I didn't get that last hit in. We need more stamina. Oh, hello. That's a interesting looking plant. Do I want to know if it comes alive? I hope it doesn't come alive. definitely growing from somewhere. Reminds me of an insect more than anything. With all the little different coloration bands. All the little feet kind of. I don't know. I get centipede vibes from it. I don't know. Don't know why. Don't ask. Faint red feather. We'll take it. Here's the behind of the Sanctum. Mercury shoots. Spear. Alright. Yeah, so we saw him from over there, so that's... probably back to the village. Here's one of the doors we couldn't open earlier. There's combat. Feathered versus non-feathered. Yep. Yep. Okay, so they can attack each other. Okay. Those who aren't infected will attack those that are, and vice versa. Good to know. Good to know. Maybe use that to our advantage somehow. Gotta keep our options open. Alright, so this will probably take us back up to where we entered. Yeah, because this is where we came in from, right there. Lots of exploring. Alright, so now we want to go left. Maybe. Yeah, there's also another path back up there we can explore. Jeez, man, there's a lot of exploring in this game. Let's take the high road first. Maybe we can get a vantage point what's to come. Okay, so I can move and deflect. Cool. Let's see. There's one guy at the end, but my money's on there being like an ambush of some sort. Ah. I should have known. Ow. Keep forgetting you can't get staggered that easily. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, come on. I hate those things. We need the axe if you're gonna fight those. I should have paid more attention. But anyway. Red Mercury. Nice. It was probably in the corner over here. Look for jars with no lids. If you see a big jar with no lids, it means it's one of those things. Let's head down. check something. No, it's blocked. What? Can we break it? No. Okay. Gotta check. Gotta check. All right. So. Lantern Brutes. That is ominous. Yep. Nope, there's another guy. Mm-hmm. I think it's just those two. Nope. Those three. A lot stronger. Something tells me I shouldn't be back here.
Your riches are mine!
Why can't I change my spells? Oh. I'm using the wrong buttons to change my... I was trying to change my spells, so I'm using the wrong button. Anyway. Mercury. Mercury. Okay, so changing spells is left. Alright. So there's one over here, there's one there, and there's one there. And there's one more. Bam. Alright. Still trying to get used to the deflect. Anybody else? Okay. What do we got? Firearm blade. Firearm? Dual blades. Actually, let me go in here. An exotic weapon from the southern archipelago, confiscated and reworked by the imperial court before being repurposed for military use. Though primarily a melee weapon, also allows for launching attacks against distant enemies. Projectiles that hit will detonate after a short delay, making it a truly remarkable invention. Ooh. It's got a gun. Perfect aim. A powerful shot that makes all but the largest of foes flinch, granting you the opportunity for easy follow-up attacks. Require sufficient might to use. Okay, so we need might to use that. Discipline. Okay. Strike while revolving, advancing forward. Okay, that's just... Discipline is the... With Sun Strike, I think it's the default on all twin blades. Or dual blades. But the perfect aim is unique on this one. I was hoping to see a preview of it, but... Well, that might be fun to use. Looks like it's a sword with a gun on it. Alright. Alright, let's go back up, explore some more. This feels like a higher difficulty area. just on the enemy, you know, health and all that. Right, so we did that. That's the shortcut. Let's head down. Yeah. No. He had more advanced feathering to him. Instead of just a few feathers on his arms, his arms and his legs were turning, you know, bird-like. There's the other door we couldn't open. Oh, we're actually nearby where the bamboo guy is. There's the chute. Let's go for it. Come on. How did you miss? Oh my... Game... Yeah, blah. That was a little frustrating. Alright. Alright, daggers, cool. Alright, I think that's everything back here. A small little area, but some pretty interesting loot. Still perturbed that I missed that stupid chute. Because that was that way, that's this way. There was no birds, right? We didn't hear any birds. Oh. Just ambient birds, I guess. Alright, let's go back. There was another way. Back up. It's over here. This was the other way. There's that bird. Still convinced that does something.
No more.
Ow. Gotta eat my bunny buns. Feathered pearl. Preview of the Tang Palace, I guess. There's some soldiers over there above our heads. Okay. Looks pretty cool. Is there another one? Yes, there is. Another big soldier guy. Okay. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Just see what kind of weapons he has. It's like dual swords. This could hurt. This could definitely hurt. We should, as long as we can get behind him, if we had a might, we can just, you know, stun lock him, but yeah, I have a feeling this is gonna hurt. Alright. So we only have, what, 2 heals? Yeah. Alright. Excuse me, sir. Come on, get out of the little area. Come on. I thought I had my might. Alright, that was actually pretty easy. But we got a brilliant feather and a level up. Parries. Ugh. If the enemy has a weapon, try to parry him. I'm just gonna say that. That was God. Alright. So I'm guessing he doesn't respawn. So let's see what he's got. Vitality power. Another benediction. Socket this onto your weapon to unlock hidden powers. While at full health, your attacks become much deadlier than before. However, you also begin to expend more stamina. Okay. I don't know. I mean, while you're full health, you do more damage, okay. But it does more stamina? I don't know. Anyway, I don't plan on being at full health anyway, so it's like, I'm not going to bother. Yep. Alright. Okay. Your madness runs deep. Choose the artifact that matches your nature, and you just might subdue it. Okay. It's the divine gift, if we go back. Yeah. Golden statue of Master of Shu that possesses the power to dispel one madness. We only have 7 madness anyway, so we're inner demon as it's called. So yep, a brilliant feather. Capable of upgrading weapon mastery to +6. Yeah. Again, the auto scroll, I wish we could disable that. I have no way to do it. Yeah. Red feather emits a dim light, appearing as nothing more than an ordinary feather to most. A shard of knowledge that can be absorbed from the repository, to deepening one's mastery and understanding of a weapon. The avians once reigned supreme over the world, but now they are merely a memory. Still their blood, blah, 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 blah. Still their blood continues to ravage the world, as evidenced by the feathering. Yep. So this kind of confirms that the feathering plague is the avian blood running in people. Mm-hmm. You got to check behind the statue. Oh, wow, you guys get a beautiful vista. We haven't been to any of that, have we? Hello. Yo, you're a boss. Yeah, you're a boss. Oh, that's Lu Honglu? Because I think that's a Shu Sanctum right there. And because there's the giant Buddha statue on the cliff. So that's the Shu Sanctum. which means that's Lu's state. So that must be the boss of the estate, Lu Hong Lu. Can't believe you can actually see her from here, or it from here. I'm assuming it's a she, but I don't know what gender it is. Wow. Interesting. Cool. So yeah, all that, haven't gone there yet. Looks like we can probably go there. Which means if we beat Lu Hong Lu, there's more to the estate, because I see some stairs. Okay, let's... Hello? You're full of feathers and you have the same staff as the goddess Shu, or the master of Shu. You seem pretty important. Huh! Oh, I recognize him, the storyteller. Yeah, the storyteller in the cave, his head gave it away. That little thing on his head. Yeah, because I remember the storyteller had a thing on his head similar to that. And the instrument he had. Okay. So the guy is an actual... Wow, he must be old then if he's an ancient. So that means you're probably the Master Shu? No, Master Shu has birds, feathers. They all have things on his head. Also the bird on his shoulder. Okay. I'm guessing it's the storyteller, or at least an allegory to it. Alright, what do you want? Look to the horizon to reunite with faces of the past. So...
I can see the way now. Come on, let's head to town. I want a steamed bunny bun. Oh, and candied hawthorns too.
Candy Haws. Okay. Do we just do it once? I was gonna do it again just to see what happens. Alright. So Candy Haws. It's an actual item, there it is. Candied in a coating of sugar. Bai Yu loves their sweet and sour taste. Having fled to the southern archipelago, the two sisters often reminisced about their sweet treat. It was one of the few fond memories they carried from their childhood. Greatly increases stamina recovery speed and maximum health for a certain duration. Alright. Bai Yu. Wasn't that the bird tutorial boss at the very, very beginning? The very first one we tried to beat that I got stuck on his wings. Wasn't that Bai Yu? I have to check. I think it was. We're going to hold on to this. I think we're going to need this one. So, yeah. Okay. Definitely a good thing we came up here. Got a free level. We got probably an important item. Another statue to pray at. Yes, there's that little symbol again, the little eye. I'm tempted to give my little divine blessings, but I'm going to hold on to them, or divine gifts. Yeah, you can see into the little boss arena. Okay. So that was a fun little excursion. Yeah, these enemies are definitely stronger than we faced so far. Even with the +2 weapons, taking quite a number of hits. Alright, so we went that way, that led us down, we opened up shortcuts. Alright, let's go back. Back into the Sanctum. We'll head down, we'll rest. We have enough for a level up. We also had a free level too. We got 2 levels actually. Alright. Should we focus on another weapon? Light spear attacks. Grant boldness, stacks on hit if you have yeah. Okay, bull heart. I'm trying to read it, but it's going too fast. Stacks on hit if you have activated the relevant node. Can convert into smite at a ratio depending on the skill. Cool. Alright. Yes, we don't have any of that. Can we upgrade our weapon again? Yes, we can. Upgrade a weapon. Alright, so now the question becomes, do we want to go through another weapon tree, or do we want to try and improve some of this? There's more health. Be working on flex. More damage. Can get another point of vitality. Or endurance. Gives us agility. So basically the final hit in the combo gives us 2 might. Okay. The third hit gains clash. Basically like deflecting most of the incoming damage. Ooh, that could be useful. Corrosive Fury. Oh, it takes 2 though. 2 might. We'll give it a try. I do like my deflects and my parries, really. Spiral to close in, and again to lead backwards. Right, will trigger Shimmer. Okay. So the first hit closes in. You can do it again to avoid damage, or to like dodge backwards. That looks pretty cool. Again, I'm gonna try not to have a lot of madness. Some of the stuff is not gonna be worth it. Alright, I guess we'll just stick with our long sword. Get some stamina. I think some agility. There we go, agility, strength. Crescent arc. Step backward to quickly distance yourself from the enemy. Uses at the right time to inflict shimmer. Then we can dodge and attack. Cool. Ooh. I don't know. I think this other one was much better in my opinion. This little attack here. Bam. All right. Dream. We want to restock, and then we'll. All right, we'll close out the episode attempting to do Lu Hong Lu. We'll attempt it. I have a feeling we will fail, but. Never go wrong with some fire bombs. All right. Oh, wait. He said he wanted us to use the whistle, so we're gonna actually use the whistle. Alright, so we'll attempt Lu Hong Lu. Depending on how it goes, we'll either come back to it, or either we succeed in first try, or more likely than not, die to him. Here he is. We did get a preview of him from earlier. He's a big guy. All right, we'll oh, that's a creepy sound. Okay. Do we want to buff out here? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do up here. Let's go. Ew. Trying to get up. Alright, so you're not considered a medium human. No one responds. Okay, can't do it here. That's a grab. I think they have an audible cue when they go to grab. Ow. Oh, that. Ah, I thought I could get behind her. Nope. Alright. That's not too bad. Okay, so we can't summon. I thought we could summon, but I guess not. Alright. That was a good attempt. I was expecting to get behind her with that dodge, but I think we got caught on her knee. Yep. Alright. Yeah, okay, cool.
Just call me with that whistle, and I'll be at your beck and call.
Well, you weren't much of a help. I'll tell you that. Let's get rid of that. Hey, not too bad, not too bad. Probably has a second phase. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, we'll give it another chance. We'll see. Yeah, we're definitely doing some damage with our burn. But it doesn't last as long as I like or hoped. But anyway. So, first attempt, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I would say first couple of attempts just to kind of get the flow of combat. Again, I probably have to buff out here. Gluttonous monstrosity. Ow. Ow. I got clipped. Okay, that's bullcrap. That was an instant quick grab after getting hit. And I got caught in our leads again. Alright. Alright, so there's an audio cue for when she grabs, but it's really quick. Oh well. Yeah, we can keep going. I don't care. It's one of those fights. I can do it. I just gotta get into the rhythm. Into the rhythm. Okay, so she's probably gonna start off with the little lunge. So we just gotta get moving. Yeah. Not good. She's gonna do that and grab. Gets that little sound. Get her away from the wall. Ooh. Way too soon. can't quite get to her. Come on. What you gonna do? Phase transition, probably. Or stunning screech. Okay. So I guess she does damage when she pulls her head out. Good to know. Alright, that was actually pretty good. That was a phase transition, I guess. Doing better, doing better. Just kind of annoying she's just out of reach, but we got this, we got this. Definitely gonna use fire. It seems fire is good on her. We'll probably keep going until we beat Lu Honglu, but hopefully it shouldn't take that much more. Just gotta stick behind her. Gotta stay top on our health. Actually, yeah, we'll keep those. All right. Yeah, we'll continue to buff out here because I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of time when we're inside. Almost. We got her to burn. Back off. That does damage. Stamina back. Ow. Bam. All right. Forgot to turn off my trophies. Bai Wuchang. Got a Jade Cicada, Echo of Lu Honglu. All right, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Again, the first few just kind of feel off the pace of the fight. Got to learn when to back off, when to stay close. Definitely pressure on when you got your burn on. Well, while we have our weapon buff, definitely got to stick on her just to inflict burn. 'Cause I think we did inflict burn on her, which is nice. All right, White Jade Dumpling. Fully restores HP. Fleshling grown from red mercury keratin. A red and white meat-like being about half the size of a fist. The town's shaman appears completely obsessed with these. Okay. We probably got some key items. Yeah. Trinity Bell. Bell used by the Taoist Zenu Temple to expel demons and evil. Its chimes bring clarity and calm the mind. The disciples ventured forth to confront Lu Honglu, but they faced a disastrous defeat, resulting in the Trinity Bell changing hands. And a Jade Cicada. Hand over to Tao Quinn to gain access to new product. A delicate jade cicada carved from a light blue stone. Lu Honglu's father was the gravekeeper of Worship's Rise. He carved the cicada with great care to bless his daughter with happiness. Yet few are those indeed who gaze upon a monster and see naught but a fiend. Her rebirth was destined to bring about calamity and death. Well, that was not nice. And the echo of Lu Honglu. Yep. The shriek of Lu Honglu, the man-eating monster. Since her father perished in a raging fire, Lu Honglu have oft mourned heartbreakingly under the moon like any ordinary person. Even a man-eating demon can yearn for their loved ones. Raise your left hand and unleash a piercing shriek, sending nearby enemies flying. It deals feathering damage, but also causes despair built up to the caster. Okay, that's okay. All right. I guess the cicada is for boss armor of some sort. All right. I guess the Taoist at the Sanctum will probably want the probably wants the bell. Oh, we can't get up there? I thought we could. Okay. All right. Lu Honglu. What was that? Like 4 or 5 tries, maybe? Not bad. Not bad. Right, let me head back to the Sanctum. Well, actually, where is it exactly? I don't quite remember. There's the bamboo shoot that's up here. We're gonna try for that. I gotta remember where it's at. That's over here. There it is. Runs us into a little ambush. Gotcha.
Off with your head! So close.
No, you weren't. All right. Okay, so we've got another bamboo shoot. That'd be number 2, I believe. Yeah, number 2. We need another one. Well, since I already rested and died, we could probably try for the other one again. Nah, I'll do that between episodes. Yeah. Maybe one of those I'll try between episodes just to get that last one. Alright. I'm gonna head down, I'm gonna rest. And then we'll call an episode. We'll give these people their things once next episode. But Only one level. We'll actually hold off. We'll enter the dream. Okay, we're not halfway there, but we did gain some madness because we died. So, all right. And with that, I will call an episode. Yep. Did more exploring. Yep, just some more exploring. Yeah. Hold on, let me just do this real quick. All right. Okay. All right. So, again, calling the episode. We just did more exploring. Yeah, we actually went back up across the tree because there was another little cave system that I spotted earlier, but I haven't gone there yet. So I went there to check it out. And it led us to, I would say, the rest of the little village around Sanctum. Yeah, because the enemies back there are actually much tougher than the other ones so far. Luckily, we did upgrade our weapon up to +2, so they weren't, impossible, but they were still pretty tanky. We just found some more items. I think we got another faded feather, I think it was back there, which was enough to upgrade our long swords to +3 mastery. I'm trying to think of what else. Got another new weapon, another dual blades. This one has a gun on it apparently, so we can do a range attack when we have might. So we should. Man, there's some interesting weapons I want to use, but I don't quite have the levels to just kind of to sink into them yet. I'm probably just gonna main long swords, just for the little deflect parry, because I like to parry things. But I'm gonna get some more levels in order to kind of change out our secondary weapon. Right now I have the spear because I kind of like it, but we might change it up. So that new dual blade unlocked, well, I wouldn't say shortcuts, but we opened up gates that were previously locked, or one way anyway. Yeah, the ones that say, can't open from this side. So we opened up 2 or 3 of those, fought some enemies. What else was back there? Not really much. New weapon, upgrade material, stronger enemies. Yeah, just about that. And then we also found the doctor guy. I can't remember his name. The doctor from Revenant Temple. Apparently he was trying to get into the Tang Palace, but they basically barred access to it. But apparently there's a secret way. Well, the direct route to Tang Palace is barred by the soldiers. There is a back way, but it's blocked off by fire to the beach. But apparently there's a secret way to the beach here in the Sanctum. I believe it's under there. Yeah, this little interact right here. Yeah. Requires the Sanctum key to open. So I believe that will lead us down to the passage that will get us onto the beach, to the back of the Tang Palace. So the doctor's kind of waiting for us to open the palace, I guess. I'm trying to think. I think there wasn't much else in that little zone. Backtracked a bit, found a side path with a bunch of little birds, the little gray gold birds. Quite a number of them on that path too. And then we came upon another corrupted being soldier. Yeah. He was, I'm guessing, affected by the feathering or something like that, but I thought we were going to die to him, but yeah, we just kind of parried him to death. I love it. I'm trying to remember what he gave us. I think he gave us a brilliant feather. Yeah, the next upgrade, the next stage in the upgrade materials. A free level. I think that was it. He was guarding a little chest. I don't quite remember what was in it. I think it was another benediction stone. Probably one I won't be using. Let's see, what else would we find? Got some good vista. Got an early preview of Lu Honglu up there. Was also another one of those interactable statues where you required you to do a gesture in order to get something. It required us to do the gaze gesture. And we got some more dialogue, and an candy hue, I think is what it's called. This thing. So I have a feeling we're going to need this. We're going to hold on to this. Yeah, because Bai Yu loves their sweet and sour taste. So, yep. And then after that, we came back down to the Sanctum, rested up, and then we attempted Lu Honglu. Yep. First attempt went pretty good. I was expecting to. This guy over here gave us a whistle saying he would, come when called, but he didn't come. I know, I guess not for that boss maybe, but I'm trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, so our first attempt against Lu Honglu did pretty good. I think we got down to almost half health before we kind of got caught in her knee, trying to dodge behind her, but got caught. Second attempt, not as good. I think the third attempt, I think we made it to phase 2? Question mark? No, I think we died to a grab, so nope. Yeah, I think we died to a grab the second time. Or almost died to a grab and got clipped by something else. Fourth time, we got to second phase, but didn't realize her poking her head out of the ground caused damage in front of her and died there. Yeah, I know. Like little Moog spear pulling out of the ground does no damage. It's like, why? But anyway. But the fifth attempt went very well. Buffed up her weapon, inflicted burn on her, kept to her back, kept close to her back. During the phase transition, when she screamed, quickly got out of it, stayed behind her, kept smashing on her backside. Yep, and then we built up her stagger meter. I'm not quite sure how to cause stagger. If we had to hit her on her head or something, maybe in order to initiate the stagger. But we did stagger her. We did critical her face, almost killed her, but then we followed up with our Dutanga fire fan, and we finished her off. Yep. Got a bunch of items from that. The little the jade dumpling that the grandma wants. Oops. The Trinity Bell, of which I'm pretty sure the ooh. A golden statue of Master Ashu that possesses the power to dispel one's madness. I wonder if we could use that at the statue up top, or can we just give it to the Taoist? Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So we got this from Lou. Got this from Lou. This is probably for the boss armor that we give to the merchant guy, Tao Quinn. And her little spell. Yeah, Echo of Lu Hong Lu. Yeah, it's an AoE that does feathering damage, but also causes despair build up to the caster. So depending on how much build up that is, then you probably won't be using it. Though it does take 3 of the Skyborn Might, so I'm not going to be using it too often. But so, yep. So yeah, beat her in about, I think, 5 tries. So not too bad, not too bad. Again, we did have an upgraded weapon to +3. She is an early game boss, so not too hard, but yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Yep, and that was it. Yep, just more exploring, and then took on Lu Hong Lu. Next episode, we'll probably talk to these guys in here again to deal with the items we got. And then we'll go to the top of the Sanctum. So I believe there might be another boss up top. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is one. I bet money on it. Either that or a very strong enemy. But I'm pretty sure it's a boss. My gut feeling is a boss. So we'll talk to these people. Probably another boss fight. And we'll go from there. Probably down this little area right here. Be my guess. Yep. So yeah. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Just continue on. But again, that is for another episode. And I thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.